Hi, this is Aditya Khullar. I'm sitting here at the Impact Hub, essentially because this is where it all started for me, I would say about 6 months ago. I worked for a traditional, well, I wouldn't like to call it traditional. I worked for an airlines for about 13 years. I worked for Swiss International Airlines, spanning across Delhi, Bombay, Switzerland, and Singapore. Absolutely loved my time there. But I guess I came to a point in my career where there was a massive reorganization with my parent company, and I had some time to figure out what I wanted to do next. Did I want to stay in the airline business? Did I want to stay in aviation? Was I willing to take the risk and look at other options? And I guess tech was something that inspired me, that excited me. So yeah, I decided to take the plunge and look for something in the tech space. And due to the co-working spaces that are going on in Singapore, I knew about the Impact Hub. So obviously I decided to come and spend some time here, got myself a membership, and I was really impressed when the general manager, Michelle here, she literally met me on the first 30 minutes that I came in, took the time to understand who I was, what I did, what I was looking for. But then not just that, she took the second step and introduced me to a few people at the Impact Hub. And I guess that's why it's called the Impact Hub, because there is really an impact to what they do. And one of the people I met through Michelle was Elena. Elena heads a company called Connect One, and essentially it's a recruitment firm, but not your typical recruitment firm. What they excel in is working with individuals, whether they've been in the corporate space, whether they've been in any other industry, and they want to switch essentially into tech, essentially into startups. And yeah, Elena and I had a great chat. Again, she got to understand what I was looking for, and she was very forthcoming and kind enough to send me a couple of options that I looked at. And one of them was Ardian. I had absolutely no clue who Ardian was, but I then, through some other friends, got to know them better. And yeah, after a couple of meetings with them, I did a lot of research and realized this was what I had been looking for. Ardian's it's a technology company into payments. I'd say the best company in payments. So we work with clients like Facebook, Netflix, Spotify, Uber, Grab, and essentially, yeah, we help companies scale worldwide and make it a lot easier for them. What I love about Ardian is that it's an established company. We're 10 years old in the game, in the business, but the culture is, the vibe is still a very startup vibe. You have a lot of entrepreneurial spirit going on in the company, and not the word for the sake of the word entrepreneurial. You get a lot of freedom to do things. You have a lot of autonomy, and everybody has the freedom to sort of express themselves the way they want to, whether it's in the office space, whether it's when you're meeting your clients, and I absolutely love that. I wouldn't say it was easy to make that switch from being with one company for so long and moving into tech or moving into sort of a startup space. And I guess the way I did it was I spoke to everybody I kind of knew, who I thought would be not just helpful, but just like a sounding board. So I spoke to a lot of my friends, I spoke to a lot of ex-colleagues, I spoke to people I knew in tech spaces. But I would say one of the biggest things was spending some time at the Impact Hub, because this is where I got to understand what was going on. There is just so much going on in the tech and the startup space. People are willing to understand what you want to do and then really give you options. So there is a lot going on, and I think that's probably the way to go. Speak to people, come to places like this, and just sort of don't be scared about venturing out and getting out of your comfort zone, because there always will be uncertainty. But I guess I'm a good example of it always turns out well. So yeah, very happy that I took the plunge, very happy that I'm with Ardian now. And yeah, and if you're thinking of doing something like that, wish you all the best. Cheers.